2-2. This one skied into center. Ranging over in left center is Jake Vachon, and he will make the play. It is, however, a productive out. Throw comes in late, and Hammaker, it advances on the sac fly.
Now batting left fielder number 22, Brody Yeomans.
That will bring up the left fielder, number 22, Brody Yeomans. Batting .326, has 6 home runs and 42 RBI. So far on the year, the lefty. First pitch for Matsunaga, swung on and missed. Matsunaga picked up his first collegiate start in his last outing. Came against Georgia College, where he went 5 pretty strong innings against a pretty solid Georgia College team. Only allowed 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 7 strikeouts. He did walk 5 batters, probably the one true blemish on the stat line, but also went 91 pitches, which was by far the most he had thrown in any game so far. So nice to know what you have in terms of a leash on him, a guy who has opened the season out of the bullpen and slowly getting converted potentially into that starting role as a number 3. Swung on and missed there by Yeomans. Count now at 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here. Runner on third base is the leadoff man, Ben Hammaker, after the leadoff double. Sac fly advances him to third. The 2-2 pitch in the dirt. Matsunaga trying to get a chase. This is a North Georgia lineup that will swing and miss. And Matsunaga good at getting strikeouts on the payoff pitch. Fouled off. Nice piece of hitting by Yeomans to stay alive in the count. Yeomans, a USC Aiken transfer. Sophomore out of Hoboken, Georgia. And the 3-2. Once again, Yeomans gets a piece. Yeomans was PBC Player of the Week for the week of March 9th. That one runs inside. And Yeomans does a good job, draws the walk there. Runners now at the corners.
At the plate for the Nighthawks, the catcher
Kyle
Robish.
Number 34, Kyle Robish. .398 average, 7 doubles and 2 home runs, as well as 35 RBI. The big eye-popping number, only 7 strikeouts. Probably the one guy you don't want to see in this spot, where a strikeout would be very beneficial, or ground ball up the middle, of course. Robish, not the fastest guy in the Nighthawk order. First pitch misses to Robish. Junior out of Kennesaw, Georgia. Takes that one for ball 2. Robish was also PBC Player of the Week, PBC preseason all-conference as well. And the 2-0 swung on and missed. Nice spot for Matsunaga, blows it by Kyle Robish. The 2-1 runner takes off. Matty Go puts a decent throw on it. Tag not quite in time, and it will be a stolen base for Yeomans. Number 9 on the season for the left fielder. Runners now at second and third, eliminates the chance of a double play. Was called a strike. Count now at 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a good spot, but a better eye by Kyle Robish. Count now with full. Second consecutive full count. Nighthawks doing a good job getting the pitch count of Matsunaga. Up there early, Robish sat on the off speed and grounds it foul. Back in the box. Full count here. And the pitch. This one driven toward the North Georgia bullpen. As I mentioned earlier, Robish, the one guy who won't really strike out. So would be great if you could get one out of him here. The 3-2. And gets one. Swung on and missed on the high fastball. And a rare strikeout for Robish. Matsunaga picks up his first of the day. That could prove to be a huge out here. 2 outs for Matsunaga. No need to worry about the runners anymore. It will bring up Cam Hodge, the designated hitter. First pitch to him. In for strike one. Hodge, the North Georgia leader in home runs, has 7 home runs, and the RBI leader with 44 RBI, batting .333. Got a piece of this one, fouls it back, but Matsunaga way ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. With 2 outs here, runners on second and third here in the top of the first. Matsunaga steps off. Matty Go gonna have a word with his freshman pitcher. Jaguars rocking their Sunday blues. North Georgia in the black and royal blue. Off speed. The big curveball there from Matsunaga. Nice job from Hodge to get a piece. Fouls it down the first base line. And the 0-2 count. Not quite sure where that one missed, but not good enough to get the strike call. Count now 1 and 2. And the pitch goes for the off speed again. This one catches the corner for strike 3. And a good job from Patrick Matsunaga, escaping the leadoff double. Runner on third with 1 out jam as well. And we head to the bottom of the first. Jaguars due up to the plate.
And get informed on upcoming games and events. Visit Augusta Jags on Instagram, X, Facebook, and more. Again, Augusta Jags.
our starting lineup for the Jaguars. Batting leadoff, playing shortstop, number 7, Nolan Turner. Batting second, number 2, in center field, Jake Bashan. Batting third, the designated hitter, number 12, Landon Leonard, as Turner steps in the box. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 41, Harris Batchelder. Batting fifth, getting the start at third base, number 34, Riker Benz. Batting sixth, over in right field, number 14, Aiden Canada. First pitch from number 6, Andrew Duvall, comes in. We have Davis Newman batting 7th. Over in left field, batting 8th behind the plate, Matty Go. And the 9-hole batter, second baseman, Nate Martin. The 0-1 to Turner. Misses just low. As for Duvall, makes his 9th start of the season. 3.37 ERA and a 6-0 record in 42 2/3 innings of work. Turner puts this one into center field, has a chance to drop, and it will. See the wind blowing in from center field, a rarity here. We did see it yesterday, however. Both these teams known for their power at the plate, but there were 2 doubles, one from Ben Hamaker, one from Hunter Thompson. Nothing more for the 2 teams that lead the PBC in home runs. Jaguars with 39, North Georgia with 34. Good fastball there from Andrew Duvall. Jake Bashan batting out of the 2-hole. Duvall Jr. out of Lexington, South Carolina, a Charleston transfer. The 2-1. Thought it was right down Broadway, but must have missed a bit low. Duvall, most recently, PBC Pitcher of the Week for the week of March 23rd.
Way to work, way to work.
That likely due to his complete game effort against Flagler. 7 innings, gave up just 3 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts in a 12-1 victory. Bashan swung on and missed. Turner trying to steal second. Is in safely. Tag looked pretty close, but Turner will get the stolen base.
For the Jaguars, the designated hitter, number 12, Landon Leonard.
That'll bring up the DH for the Jaguars, number 12, Landon Leonard. Starting to see him more as an everyday player out of the DH spot, batting .224, 4 home runs, and 18 RBI. First pitch from Duvall, swung on and missed. Oh, 1 the count from Duvall. Goes for the outside part of the plate. Misses for ball 1. Leonard had a double back in game 1 of this series. Big hooking curveball drops in for a strike. Count now at 1 and 2 to the Jaguar DH. Gets a piece of this one and fouls it back. Luckily, you don't have the trouble of having games going on at both fields. No softball today, as the Lady Jags dropped the 3-game set against Columbus State after winning game 1, lost both games in the doubleheader yesterday. High fastball from Duvall. Won't get a swing from Leonard. Count goes even. 2-2. Goes off speed, misses outside, and count runs the full. For the update on the current PBC standings, North Georgia, as I mentioned, stands at first. As for the Jaguars, they rank in 6th right now. Leonard gets a hold of this one, drives it. Tracking back in center field. Play is made. Nolan Turner going to try to tag, and will do so successfully. Caleb Farr, the center fielder, makes the play.
At the plate for Augusta, first baseman number 41, Harris Batchelder.
Again, on a normal day, that one probably might have a chance. Wind blowing in. If the wind's blowing out, that one probably leaves. Riker Benz, the third baseman, getting the start over at third, giving KJ Moon the off day. Benz, third start of the year for the freshman, batting .455 in 11 at-bats, has 2 doubles, 5 RBI. Has been pretty productive in his limited sample. Swung on and missed there, and count quickly 0-2 to Benz. Had 4 hits back in the midweek game against Erskine, also 5 RBI. Outside pitch, misses for a ball. Yeah, I don't care who you play. 4 hits and 5 RBI isn't easy to get against anybody. 2 doubles as well in that one. And earns himself to start today. The 1-2. Check swing. It almost looked like the home plate umpire called him out. But the appeal fails. And count even. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Benz. And the pitch. Inside part of the plate. Benz works a full count. And the 3-2. Benz just got a piece of it.
Way to work, way to work.
We will do it again. Like the Nighthawks, Jaguars doing a good job of getting in some extended counts.
Nice pitch, nice pitch.
Excuse me, I've been calling him. It's Harris Batchelder at the plate. Wow, okay, that happens. Harris Batchelder, excuse me. 262, 4 home runs, 11 RBI. I lost my spot in the order. Another freshman is Batchelder, and he's done a good job to work the count. Drives this one into right field, and that one's going to get down. Scores the first run of the ball game. Batchelder rounding second. He'll be in third, no doubt about it. And Harris Batchelder on the 3-2 count. Picks up the RBI triple for Batchelder, first triple of the year. Now we have the freshman wearing the number 31. He's listed as number 34 on the roster, but with these jerseys, we do have some number switch-ups. Benz gets a hold of this one, 2 shortstop. Play is made, but the Jaguars strike for the first run of the ball game. Leadoff single from Nolan Turner, stolen base, and then the triple from Harris Batchelder scores him. Jaguars lead as we head to the top of the second by a score of 1-0.
Georgia's own has been putting the needs of their members first. That's banking on purpose.
top of the second. It will be number 29, the right fielder, Jake Streeter, here to lead us off. Streeter batting .288, 10 doubles, the doubles leader for this North Georgia order, 29 RBI and 6 home runs. Also 11 stolen bases. Jake Streeter, Kennesaw State transfer. He's a junior out of Sandy Springs, Georgia. It's like meeting on the mound between the umpires as well as Coach Chris Howell and Patrick Matsunaga. We will get what we believe the discussion is about here briefly in a second. Also, if I'm not mistaken, I believe Matsunaga's wearing 50 instead of 51. I didn't mention that, but for those confused, maybe. Again, jersey mix-up. Not all numbers are available in the light blue jerseys.
Leading up the top of the second inning for North Georgia, the right fielder, number 29, Jake Streeter.
So, looks like we had a similar discussion potentially on Friday about Griffin Stewart's motion, where his front foot is kind of going forward to the plate before he begins his motion. Questions about if it's a balk or not. First pitch to Jake Streeter, popped up on the infield. Nolan Turner blocks the sun and makes the play.
At the plate for the Nighthawks, center fielder, number 1, Caleb Farr.
So that's going to be interesting. Maybe puts maybe just for Matsunaga a bit of a wrinkle in, and it's something that he has to think about as he's on the mound. This one from Caleb Farr, driven down the left side, and just ends up foul. Caleb Farr batting .315, a couple doubles, a home run, and 19 RBI, as well as 10 stolen bags. The 0-1. Thought he got the inside part of the plate, but misses for a ball. Caleb Farr, redshirt freshman out of Lawrenceville, Georgia. Played at Mountain View High School. Good fastball for Matsunaga, gets the outside corner. Farr had 3 hits in the game yesterday after going hitless in game 1. Matsunaga goes curveball in the dirt. Misses the spot. No chase from Farr. Count now. Two balls, 2 strikes to the Nighthawks center fielder. And the pitch. Skied again. This one tracking back to shallow left field. Nolan Turner calls everybody off and makes the play once again. Back-to-back pop-outs to the shortstop.
Now batting the third baseman, number 30, Landon Tate.
Third baseman Landon Tate making just his 4th start of the year. 4 RBI for Tate. Comes up here with 2 outs. First pitch swing and fouls it back. Landon Tate, sophomore, out of Bishop, Georgia, another Kennesaw State transfer, just like Jake Streeter. Have yet to see him in the series. This is his first appearance. Matsunaga misses low. The 1-1 count. Another foul ball. Matsunaga ahead. Doing a better job this inning controlling the pitch count. The 1-2. Driven foul down the first base side.
Find a way. You got this.
And the 1-2. Up and in, misses. For a ball. Count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes here. No team has even left the yard for a home run in this series. Kind of surprising. Strike 3, that one right down the middle. Landon Tate watches it for strike 3. And that's strikeout number 3 for Patrick Matsunaga. We head to the bottom of the second. After the clean inning from the freshman, Jaguars lead, trying to add. They lead 1-0.
Your attention fans, Augusta University Baseball encourages that all foul balls please be returned to the third base dugout. Again, all foul balls please be returned to the third base dugout. Thank you. Leading off the bottom of the second inning for Augusta, the right fielder, number 14, Aiden Kennedy.
Right fielder Aiden Kennedy steps to the plate. Red hot year so far for Kennedy, batting .353, 4 homers, 25 RBI. Gets the lefty-lefty matchup against Andrew Duval. The 1-0. Chopped foul. Nice to see the Jaguars get on the board early and have a lead over this North Georgia team. They held the lead all the way until the 8th inning back in game 1. A couple RBI singles from Kyle Robish and Jake Streeter quickly put an end to that one in the top of the 8th. Jaguars get the loss for game 1. But if you're Coach Howell, you got to be pretty impressed with your team as Kennedy drives this one into left field. This one's got a chance. One hops off the wall. Might have actually hit on the base. And it's a leadoff double off the bat of Aiden Kennedy. So Jaguars, second inning in a row with a runner in scoring position with less than 1 out. 1 out or less, excuse me, as Nolan Turner was able to steal as the out occurred.
Newman.
Davis Newman, pretty probable bunt situation here. Newman, the left fielder, batting .266, won't go for the bunt. Instead, watches it for ball one. 5 doubles, 1 homer, 17 RBI for the Georgia Highlands transfer. Kennedy stands at second. No outs here, bottom of the second inning. Big swing from Newman for strike one. The 1-1. This one popped up in foul ground. A little bit of trouble there. But Hunter Thompson over at first base makes the play.
Now batting for Augusta, your catcher, number 3, Matty Go.
That brings up the catcher, Matty Go. Go in the box, 1 out. Aiden Kennedy stands the second. Jaguars lead 1-0. First pitch off speed, drops in the zone for a strike. Go picks up his second consecutive start. We've seen Ryan Patrick get a bunch more work. This one, shift was on. Nice play there, however, by Brady Skipper, the second baseman, covering up more so up the middle. Matty Go tried to put it through the right side of the infield, but the range from Skipper able to track it down and get the play at first. Kennedy will advance to third, and it's a runner at third base with 2 outs. Just like we saw in the bottom of the first, we saw Harris Batchelder connect for a triple. See if Nate Martin is able to bring Kennedy in. First pitch to him is in for strike one. Good fastball again from Duvall. Gets ahead. No balls, 2 strikes to the freshman. Martin batting .275, 3 homers. Saw him leave the yard in the SRP game. The 0-2. Good job by Martin to get a piece.
Way to work. Way to work, Andrew.
Had a base hit in game 1. Was hitless in game 2. The 0-2. Nice spot from Duvall and able to escape the jam after the leadoff double from Kennedy. Just the 1 hit, 1 runner left on base in the bottom of the second. UNG trails the Augusta Jaguars by a score of 1-0. We head to the top of the third.
Ladies and gentlemen, Augusta baseball takes on Belmont Abbey this Wednesday, April 1st. First pitch is scheduled for 5 p.m. Come on out to Jaguar Park for the Jaguars this Wednesday, April 1st, game time, 5 p.m. Leading off the top of the third inning for the Nighthawks, the first baseman, number 35, Hunter Thompson.
To lead us off here in the top of the third is the first baseman, number 35, Hunter Thompson. Big lefty bat gets a hold of this one. Way gone if it stays fair, but it will not. Just hooks foul. Matsunaga dodged a bullet there. Instead, just a long strike one. And the pitch misses low. For Hunter Thompson, from nearby Evans, Georgia, sophomore USC Aiken transfer. Enters this game batting .276, has 4 homers and 18 RBI. The 2-1. This one swung on, popped up way high, and foul. Has had hits in consecutive games. Actually, excuse me, I thought he homered in consecutive games, but that wouldn't make sense. No homers in the series. Has been walked in back-to-back games as well. So reached base multiple times in each. Swung on and missed here. Matsunaga gets another strikeout. That one, number 4 of the ballgame.
Shortstop, number 3, Ben Hamaker.
Matsunaga mowing down the PBC leaders so far. The one lone hit coming off the bat of Hamaker here. That one swung on and missed. The 0-1. Outside part of the plate, gonna miss for a ball. Count it 1-1 here. The 1-out pitch. Low in the dirt. Ball 2. One. Driven to third base, bends over at third, makes the throw. And quickly 2 outs again for Matsunaga and the Jaguars.
Now batting second baseman number 9, Brady Skipper.
Brady Skipper back in the box, 0 for 1. First pitch to Skipper, misses high. Skipper gets a hold of this one. That one will drop fair. Gets up in the left field corner. Davis Newman over there tracks it down. A 2-out double off the bat of Brady Skipper. That one just caught the outfield grass in fair territory.
Now batting the left field number 22, Brody Yeomans.
They have 2 hits. Probably when we reset it, we forgot. We're correct on us. There you go. Yeah, you're good right there.
And brings up Yeomans, who walked in his first at bat. First pitch for Matsunaga, high and away.
I'm sure when we reset it, we forgot that
count here to Yeomans. That one in the dirt. Good block from Eddie. Go. Important for Matsunaga to not let this batter get away. Robish, not a guy you want to face. Although he did get him striking out in the first at bat. 2-0 count to Yeomans. Misses just off. 3 balls, no strikes. North Georgia trying to work the 2-out rally.
Yeah, there's 1 out. You got it. I'm sorry, there's 2 outs. There's 2 outs.
3-1 the count here. That one good for a strike. Matsunaga keeps an eye, and the pitch. This one skied into left field. Looks like nobody has a play on it. Turner and Newman both going after it. But a good job for Matsunaga. Gets it back to a full count after going down 3 balls to no strikes.
Hey, Craig, please, can't find a way.
You had it right. 3-2 count.
The 3-2. Outside part of the plate, and Yeomans is rang up. Big strikeout. Strand skipper at second base after the 2-out double. And it's another strong inning of work from the freshman against the PBC leading North Georgia Nighthawks. We head to the bottom of the 3rd. Jaguars lead 1-0.
Leading off the bottom of the 3rd inning for the Jaguars, your shortstop, number 7, Nolan
Back to the
Turner.
top of the Jaguar order here. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Nolan Turner second at bat of the ball game. Led it off with a bloop single to center, that is. Eventually stole second and scored off the Harris Batchelder triple, our lone run of the ball game so far. The 0-1 swung on and missed in the dirt. Good spot from Duval to get Turner to chase, and quickly the Jaguar leadoff man down, no balls, 2 strikes here. Drop 3rd strike, puts the tag on Nolan Turner, and it's 3 straight strikes to get him out. Turner in a bit of a slump. Did have a base hit in his first at bat, but just a few games ago, average was up there around 390. North Georgia pitching has really held him in check. Jake Vachon lays the bunt down, pulls it back, but it drops in for strike one. Turner just one hit across 9 at-bats in the first 2 games.
Way to work, Andrew.
Vachon with a big swing and miss. 0-2. This one's chopped foul. Lefty with a guy like Duvall's arm angle has to be difficult. And there it is. The off speed just drops in. Vachon takes it for strike 3.
Making his way to the plate for the Jaguars, the designated hitter, number 12, Landon
Brings up Landon Leonard here with 2 outs. 3 straight strikeouts here for Duvall, starting to get in a bit of a rhythm. And that one finds his own. Maybe in a bit of a pitcher's duel here at Jaguar Field. Duvall starting to pick up his level. Leonard gets a hold of this one. It's driven to left field, and that one's got a chance. And it's our first home run of the series. Landon Leonard delivers with 2 outs. Line drive shot, that's how you got to get him when the wind is catching everything. Second run of the ball game for the Jaguars. It's a solo homer off the bat for Landon Leonard. Home run number 5. And the announcer jinx. Works again. Andrew Duvall, after 3 straight strikeouts, leaves one right down the middle. Leonard got a hold of it. Brings up Harris Batchelder, who scored the first run of the ball game. Knocked in the first run, that is, on the triple. His first triple of the year. Quickly ahead in this count. 2 balls, no strikes. Batchelder fouls this one back. This one back up the middle, right to Duvall. Takes a few steps, tosses on to Hunter Thompson at first. The solo home run off the bat of Landon Leonard, the highlight of the 3rd inning. Jaguars increased their lead to 2. And we head to the top of the 4th. They lead 2-0.
Follow all 15 NCAA teams and get live broadcast, team updates, rosters, events, stats, and more. AugustaJags.com.
Home run from Landon Leonard in the bottom of the 3rd gives the Jaguars a 2-0 lead.
Robish.
Back on the mound for the top of the fourth is Patrick Matsunaga. Very successful so far at 58 pitches, too. Pitch count not super high. Nighthawks worked a lot of good counts back in the first inning. Facing Kyle Robish, this one popped up toward the dugout, heads up, and drops just behind. Matsunaga struck Robish out back in their first meeting. The 0-1. Fouled straight back. Matsunaga gets quickly ahead. No balls, 2 strikes. Doing a much better job in the strike zone as well compared to his first start. That one! Man. For all the at-bats that Kyle Robish hadn't struck out, that one number 2. And I'd be willing to bet a good amount of money he hasn't struck out twice in any game this season. And I will get that number on you for you guys. First out here. Outside part of the plate, good for a strike. To Cam Hodge. Oh, and 1 here from Matsunaga. Off speed, swung on and missed. And quickly ahead, 0-2 again. Swung on and missed. Another strikeout for Matsunaga. And he did strike out twice against Lander. So if anybody bet me, you have my money. But strikeout number 2 of the inning, strikeout number 7 of the ball game already for Patrick Matsunaga. We're not even through 4 innings of work. First pitch to Jake Streeter, gonna miss inside for ball 1. Streeter pops this one up in between pitcher's mound and second base, and the play is made by Nolan Turner. It's a clean inning of work for Matsunaga, silencing these North Georgia bats, which have been so dangerous all year. We head to the bottom of the fourth. The Jaguars come back to the plate with the 2-0 lead.
Augusta University Athletics. Under Armour makes you better. Your attention fans, we're in the middle of prom season. You may or may not know this, but Augusta Homeschool has a prom coming up in the next couple weeks. And if you direct your attention to the third base stands, we've got a special question. Levi's got a question for Windsor. Levi, take it away. She said yes. All right, y'all have a great time. Your attention fans, leading off for Augusta in the bottom of the inning, third baseman number 31, Riker Benz.
Back here, bottom of the fourth. believe we just had a promposal in the stands. What a way to do it. She did say yes, so congratulations to that lovely couple. Back here, bottom of the fourth, Riker bends to lead us off. Sorry, and I was distracted. Want to give a quick thank you to our partners, Under Armour and Valspar. Valspar, of course, will be our host of the men's collegiate tournament next weekend at Forest Hills Golf Course. Had the women's event. Excuse me. Valspar, the host of the women's event. No affiliation with the men's. Benz pops up to right field and he is retired.
At the plate for Augusta. Right fielder number 14, Aiden Kennedy.
Aiden Kennedy back in the box. One out here. Big off speed there. Crosses the plate for strike one. Kennedy had the leadoff double back in the bottom of the second inning. Big off speed, swung on and missed. Quickly ahead 0-2 is Andrew Duvall. And the 0-2 goes off speed again. 3 straight curveballs, 3 straight strikes. And Kennedy goes down. Duvall doing a great job locating.
Number 17, Davis Newman.
And first pitch to number 17, Davis Newman, popped up over at first base. Hunter Thompson, once again, a little bit of trouble, but does make the play, and it's a clean inning of work for Andrew Duvall. And a quick fourth inning. Head to the top of the fifth. Matsunaga back on the mound, trying to continue his excellence.
Leading off the fifth inning for the Nighthawks, the center fielder number 1, Caleb Farr.
Caleb Farr up to lead us off, top of the fifth.
Start at 1.
First pitch from Matsunaga to Farr is fouled back. Matsunaga, the 0-1 to Farr. Swung on and missed. Matsunaga currently at his career high, at least at the collegiate level, 7 strikeouts. One more. Thought he got it right there. One more would match a new season/career high for him. And he's still got a pretty long leash left, I would say, unless he gets into some immediate trouble. This will be pitch number 70. Driven to left field, but way foul. Saw him throw 91 in the Georgia College game, and I would argue maybe pulled a bit early. His command, obviously not to the extent of what we've seen today. But again, probably can work a little bit longer. Just dropped out of the glove of Matty Go. That would have been strikeout number 8. And the 1-2. This one chopped through the right side. Martin with the range, turns, throws, and got him. What a play from Nate Martin. The light pole actually got in my way. I guessed on the call, the reaction of the North Georgia kind of told me what I needed to see. What a play. We are going to get a conversation from Coach Belcher. First-year coach at North Georgia, has led the guys to a dominant season so far, especially in PVC.
For the Nighthawks, third baseman number 30, Landon Tate.
They hold a comfortable lead over the second place USC Aiken and Columbus State Cougars. That one swung on and missed for strike 1. To number 30, Landon Tate, the third baseman. 0-1 for Matsunaga. Goes for the outside corner. And he's really in a zone. It's everything he throws is either in the zone or right on the corner. The 1-1. There it is. Good off speed. Gets a swing and miss. And 2 strikes on Tate. 1-2 pitch. There's one trying to get a chase from Tate. Probably a good one to waste there after he swung and missed at the previous ball in the dirt. And 2-2. This one driven foul.
You battle. Let's go, LT.
We will do the 2-2 again here. 1 out, top of the 5th. And the pitch. Good fastball. This one just going to get out of play. Kid tried to make a play on it. Caught it off the hop. No problem. And the 2-2 again. Good work from Tate. Stay alive. Does it again here. Matsunaga sets and deals. Not quite sure how Tate actually avoided it. That one looked all over him, but the off-speed misses him. If you're Matsunaga, you're pretty lucky that Tate's not standing on first base right now. Instead, count is 3-2. And the pitch. Tate does it again, spoils it. This will be number 10 of the at-bat. Putting a real, I guess, damper on the pitch count of Matsunaga. He was at 72 prior to the at-bat, so this will be number 83. Excuse me, number 82. That's how math works. That one fouled off, so we will see number 83. These type of at-bats, you hate as a pitcher. Just feels like there's nothing you can throw to get the guy out. The 3-2 in the dirt, and what an at-bat from Landon Tate. Draws the walk. Trying to get his guys riled up in the dugout.
At the plate for the Nighthawks, shortstop number 3, Ben Hamilton. Check that. First baseman number 35, Hunter Thompson.
First baseman Hunter Thompson nearly left the yard in his first at bat. Probably wouldn't mind doing it here with a runner on first and one out. Top of the 5th. First pitch from Matsunaga. Misses low. Matty Go gets a good block on it, but throw is in the dirt. Batchelder does a nice job to keep it in front of him. Pitching coach Richard Marte going to see Patrick Matsunaga on the mound. For your update around the PBC, Flagler going for the sweep of Middle Georgia. After taking games 1 and 2, they are all tied at 2 apiece, headed to the 6th inning. Columbus State upset by USC Buford in game 1. They head into today split. Columbus State leads 7-0 in the bottom of the 4th. USC Aiken looks for the sweep over Claflin. They lead by a score of 7-0 in the top of the 3rd. And for Lander, looking for the sweep of Georgia Southwestern in a surprising kind of fashion. I thought that one would be more of a competitive series, but Lander up 14-1 in the bottom of the 3rd. So pretty likely that they will leave Americus 3-0. That one good for strike 1 to Thompson, so count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. This one driven foul toward the Jaguar bullpen. And Matsunaga ahead now. Pick at first, not quite in time. Another attempt, unsuccessful. The 1-2, Thompson through the left side, past the diving glove of Nolan Turner. Puts another base runner on, and the lineup flips back to Hammaker. North Georgia starting to get some runners on the board.
Let's go, Ben.
Now batting for North Georgia, the shortstop number 3, Ben Hammaker.
So Hammaker up, led the game off with a double. Was the first of only 3 hits that we've seen from North Georgia so far. Swung, fouled that one off of the net. Matsunaga ahead in the count. No balls, 1 strike. Could really use something up the middle if you're the Jaguars and Matsunaga. The 0-1. It's up the middle, but it's hit a little too hard. Drops into shallow center. Throw from Jake Vachon will stop any runs from scoring, but the base is loaded here with 1 out. Top of the 5th, North Georgia threatening to get on the board and even this ball game up.
At the plate, second baseman number 9, Brady Skipper.
Have some guys headed down to the Jaguar bullpen now. In the case of any more damage that Matsunaga may give up, the first pitch fouled off by Brady Skipper, also doubled. That one came in his last at bat. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. Matsunaga ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. And the 0-2. Good piece. Good job by Skipper to get a piece, rather. Matsunaga deals the 0-2. Goes off speed, but it misses high. The 1-2. Pops this one up into shallow right center. It's going to actually stay in on the infield. Nate Martin makes the play. Looked like the infield fly rule was called, so runner would have been out regardless. Excuse me, hitter would have been out regardless. Runners could have still scored if it. I actually saw that yesterday on the softball field. That was the first time I've ever seen the infield fly rule actually dropped and a runner score off of it. So, also, I'll talk about it at the break. Another rule that I just found out about softball, learning something new every day. 1-0 the count here to Brody Yeomans. The 1-0. Just misses high. And quickly 2-0. Matsunaga's got to give him something enticing here. (2-0). That one misses high with no free bases. The 3-0 count. A walk would, of course, score a run. And the 3-0. Got a piece of the zone for strike 1. Counted 3-1. Swung on and missed. Good job for Matsunaga. What nearly could have been disastrous. Now back 3-2. All runners will be on the move. And this feels like one of the biggest at-bats of the ball game here. The 3-2. Misses high. Run will score. Yeomans draws the walk.
At the plate for North Georgia, the catcher number 34, Kyle Robish.
Pitch count from Matsunaga now reaches 100. Kyle Robish struck out twice today, but has the bases loaded with 2 outs. First pitch to him, runs inside, and just missed him. Matsunaga may be feeling a bit of the fatigue here. His longest, in terms of pitch count, longest outing. The 1-0 got a piece of the zone, strike one. Count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Goes off speed, but misses high. Two-one pitch. Runs inside, and this one does get a piece of Robish. Second run will score, and we are all even at 2 apiece.
At the plate for the Nighthawks, the designated hitter, number 7, Cam Hodge.
Thought we may have seen a change after the hit batsman, but Matsunaga stays on the mound and will face Cam Hodge, who's also struck out twice today. First pitch to Hodge, off speed, swung on and missed. You still feel relatively good if you can escape this inning, just allowing the 2. Fastball misses away, but you've got to get Cam Hodge here. Any more damage and you kind of start to feel a sense of worry. The 1-1 in the dirt. Good block from Matty Go. Hodge at the plate, runners at every base. 3-1 the count now.
On a tee, Hodge, on a tee.
Everything's up in the zone. That's not
3 balls, 1 strike here to Cam Hodge. Gets a hold of this one deep into right center field. No doubt about it. And it's a grand slam off the bat of Cam Hodge. Already the home run leader for North Georgia, but puts his stamp on this one. Got one he could drive and did everything with it. 8th home run of the year for the DH. And that one makes this a 6-2 ball game. North Georgia out of nowhere takes the lead. And that is what happens when, you face the best team in the PBC and they have guys from 1 through 9 capable of making an impact. That will end the game for Patrick Matsunaga. We'll get the change here for you in just a moment.
Your attention, fans, on the mound for Augusta, number 44, Jamie Whittier. Whittier on the mound for the Jaguars. the plate for the Nighthawks, right fielder number 29.
Number
Jake
44,
Streeter.
Jamie Whittier,
Go, Jake.
17th appearance of the season, his third of this series, a 4.21 ERA, 2-2 win-loss record in 47 innings of work. Many of those coming in relief. Actually, all of those coming in relief. He's yet to start a game. And first pitch to Jake Streeter is good for strike one. Overall, although Matsunaga gives up the grand slam, a very, very strong about 4 2/3 innings of work from the freshman. You've got to be very pleased with his effort against a team like North Georgia, who is, again, nationally ranked. That one, the 1-2 fouled off, and Jake Streeter gets another chance here with 2 outs, top of the 5th. The Nighthawks lead 6-2.
Got this, Jake.
The 1-2. Good spot from Whittier. Just misses. That one in the dirt. Jake Streeter works a full count.
Got this, Jake.
Whittier versus Streeter. The count full. This one chopped down the third base line, but foul. Another good at bat here by Streeter. This one will be number 8 of the at bat. 3-2. This one hit the shallow right field, and it'll drop in front of Candidate for a base hit. Jake Streeter thinking about 2. But gets back. And we are back to the man who led the inning off, Caleb Farr.
Caleb Farr.
First pitch good for a strike. Farr 0 for 2 today. The 0-1. Whittier goes off speed, but it stays outside. The walk, hit by pitch, and home run, all with 2 outs. The 1-1. This one driven to right center field, and this one's way gone. Caleb Farr leaves the yard. Is it bad if I say he hit that one pretty far? That one may have been farther than the homer by Hodge. Number 2 of the year for Caleb Farr puts the North Georgia lead 8-2.
Now batting third baseman number 30, Landon Tate.
And Landon Tate, who had the long at bat back in this inning, actually, drew the walk. And that at bat really may have been the spark of the entire rally, really. It was the leadoff, not a leadoff base runner, but base runner first of the inning with 1 out. Got Matsunaga's pitch count way up. And then eventually led to the command issues kind of showing themselves. If you get two outs there with nobody on, this could be a completely different inning. But instead, it's 8 in the top of the 5th. All the runs coming with 2 outs. Tate gets a piece of that one. Count it 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Pops this one up. Matty Go takes off the mask and makes the play in foul ground. North Georgia, 8 runs total in the top of the 5th. 6 of those coming on homers. Grand slam from Cam Hodge and 2-run homer from Caleb Farr. We head to the bottom of the 5th. North Georgia leads Augusta 8-2.
Our dedicated local franchise owners are part of the team bringing championship results to the facilities they service. Jana King and Augusta Athletics is a winning combination. Visit janaking.com today.
Matty Go up to lead us off. Bottom of the 5th.
Jaguars, your catcher, number 3, Matty Go.
Thank you to a few of our partners, BSN Sports and DBAT Evans. Matty Go, first pitch, chopped, will be recovered in foul ground. Duval stays on the mound, 4 hits, 2 earned runs allowed. Felt like he was getting in a bit of a rhythm. The longer inning may be a bit of trouble for him. We'll see how he recovers from the long break. The 0-1, low and away for ball 1. One to go. Good off speed, but misses outside. Go gets a hold of this one, and that one hop off the wall. I thought it was gone off the bat, but Matty Go, leadoff double. On a rocket off the bat of Matty Go. 4th double of the season for the transfer out of Marshall. That'll bring up Nate Martin, struck out in his first at bat.
Jaguars, second baseman number 23, Nate Martin.
Martin skies this one into left field. Matty Go keeps an eye on it. Left fielder Yeomans camps under it, makes the play. Lineup flips back to Nolan Turner at the top.
At the plate for the Jaguars, shortstop number 7, Nolan Turner.
First pitch to Turner, the off speed from Duvall. Good for a strike. Count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Good take there from Turner. Pretty clear, Duvall pitching kind of around Turner, but we know Turner a pretty free swinger. Sometimes gives pitchers what they want. That one misses high, so count at 3-1. And the 3-1. Right down the middle, Turner takes it for a strike. Count runs to full. Matty Ghost stands at second base. 1 out here, bottom of the 5th. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Nolan Turner goes down on strikes. Jake Vachon to the box with 2 outs here. Duvall struck out Vachon twice so far. First pitch to Vachon, going to miss away. Quickly 1-0. Fouls that one off himself. The 1-1. Vachon gets a hold of this one deep to right center. Not deep enough. Play will be made. And the Matty Go leadoff double stays stranded at second. Bottom of the 5th. All wrapped up. We head to the top half of the 6th inning. North Georgia leads 8-2.
BSN Sports, your one-stop shop for all your athletic apparel and gear needs.
Jamie Whittier back on the mound to start the 6th inning.
Leading off the 6th inning for North Georgia, the first baseman, number 35, Hunter Thompson.
Hunter Thompson here to lead us off against Whittier. Check swing. They say he went for strike 1. called strike in the zone. I think he went regardless, but strike one nonetheless. The 0-1, outside part, misses low. Count at 1-1, off speed. Good for a strike. Whittier ahead, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hunter Thompson 1 for 2 on the day. Goes for the outside spot. Misses low. Count it 2-2. Thompson gets a piece of this one right back up the middle. Nate Martin off the back foot. Strong throw to get Thompson at first. Couple good defensive plays made by Nate Martin.
Ben Hammaker.
Go, Ben, start it.
This one, another high chopper. Martin charging it. Tough play. And Hammaker reaches. That one going to be ruled a base hit. Yeah, those always tough to judge. Martin playing deeper at second base.
At the plate, second baseman number
Decided to
9,
charge it, but
Brady
couldn't make the
Skipper.
play off the hop. Third hit of the ball game for Ben Hammaker. Whittier keeps an eye at first. Brady Skipper in the box now. 1 for 3 with a double. Pickoff try. Nearly got Hammaker at first. Goes for it again. Not quite in time. And the 1-0, Hammaker takes off. Throw from Matty Go is good. Not good enough. Hammaker just gets under the tag.
He never blew.
He's calling batter. He's calling interference on the hitter. Calling interference on the batter.
And looks like we have interference on the batter. Gonna have a discussion here to confirm that call. Looks like Skipper got in the way of the throw from Matty Go, and in that case, Hammaker would be ruled out. That will remain the call. So Hammaker stays at first. The runner is not out, but the batter is called out on that play, and Hammaker is forced to stay at first. I thought it was Hammaker out at second. Skipper remains at bat. This one lined right at Nate Martin. Tough play again. Hammaker goes to third, and it's a base hit off the bat of Yeomans.
At the plate for the Nighthawks, the catcher, number 34, Kyle Robish.
Robish hit by pitch in his last at bat. Runners on the corners now with 2 outs. Pickoff try at first by Whittier, and Yeomans is back safely. First one to Robish, misses high. One-0, Robish lines this one, but foul. Count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch from Whittier. Misses low. Two balls, 1 strike. Robish lines this one for a base hit through the left side of the infield. Makes the score 9-2 in favor of the Nighthawks.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 7, Cam Hodge.
Go Hodge.
Nighthawks keeping the momentum from the 5th inning. First pitch to Hodge, who left the yard for the grand slam, which took the lead, made it 6-2. Hodge rips this one, but that one goes foul. Whittier ahead, no balls, 2 strikes. And the 0-2 to Hodge. Does a good job to get a piece. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. Pitch from Whittier. Hodge thought about it, held up for a ball. The 1-2. This one driven deep to center field, and this one's got a chance to leave. Vashon can't track it, and it's homer number 2 of the ball game for Cam Hodge. Power all on display for North Georgia today. 3rd home run of the ball game, 2nd off the bat of the DH Cam Hodge. And that one good for number 9 on the season. Nighthawks now lead by a score of 12-2. Looks like we may see a pitching change here for Whittier, and he will hand the ball off. We will get the change for you in just a moment.
Your attention fans, on the mound for the Jaguars, number 33, Aiden Cates. Cates on the mound for Augusta.
pitcher, number 33, Aiden Cates, will take the mound in relief of Whittier after the second home run of the game by Cam Hodge. Score now 12-2 here at Jaguar Field. This one is fouled off. The 0-1. Cates making his 7th appearance. Count it 1-1 here to Jake Streeter. This one driven into left field and lands fair. Hits up against the wall. It'll be 2 bags for Jake Streeter. Second base hit of the ball game. Two out. The base hits continue. Everyone now in the North Georgia lineup with a base hit except Landon Tate, who you could argue had one of the bigger at-bats in this ball game. I believe it was 13 pitch at-bat that drew a walk against Patrick Matsunaga. Wild pitch there from Cates. Streeter, advances to third. With Farr at the plate. Farr also home run earlier in this game for his 2nd of the year. That was a part of that big 5th inning. His home run struck for 2. The 1-0 pitch from Cates. Misses outside.
Get yours, Juan. Get yours.
The 2-0. This one driven into center field. Vashon ranges back. That one is off the glove of Jake Vashon. 1 run going to come across the score. It's an error on the center fielder, but does plate another run. Score now 13-2.
At the plate for the Nighthawks, third baseman number 30.
Looked like just lost focus on that one, Vashon. Thought he had it a little bit easier than it was. And it plates another run. This one popped up left side of the infield. Third baseman Benz will make the play. North Georgia strikes for 5 more runs, 5 hits. Second home run of the inning. Second home run of the ball game by Cam Hodge, the highlight of the top of the 6th for the Nighthawks. We head to the bottom half. They lead 13-2.
Jaguar Success Foundations, just like the one this game is built on. Your attention, fans, we have a special dedication from Windsor's dad to Levi. We have a special presentation. Special request from Windsor's dad to Levi. Leading off the bottom of the 6th inning for the Jaguars.
Thank you to some of our partners. That includes Marriott and Residence Inn by Marriott, as well as Dink. Thank you for partnering with Augusta University. Duval stays on the mound. Landon Leonard, who had a home run, started the scoring off. Excuse me, added the second run. Did not start the scoring off. That was Harris Batchelder, but did leave the yard for a home run. On the bright side, if you're a Jaguar fan, only the third worst deficit of the day across the PBC. USC Aiken a 13-run lead over Claflin. Lander a 14-run lead over Georgia Southwestern. Also, Columbus State leads USC Buford as Landon Leonard goes down on strikes. Columbus State leads USC Buford 10-2. And Flagler leads Middle Georgia by a score of 4-2 in the ninth. Harris Batchelder to the plate with one out here in the bottom of the 6th. Off speed, misses low. That strikeout for Duval, number 7 on the game. The 1-0. Misses low. The 1-1. Batchelder, almost same pitch, same result. Swung on and missed. One ball, 2 strikes to the Jaguar first baseman. Swung on that one, got away from the catcher, Robish, and Batchelder gets there in time. I'll be honest. I don't think Harris Batchelder touched the bag, but the collision probably gives him the benefit of the doubt there. He reaches first on a wild pitch. Also could have just tripped over the bag, and I don't have my contacts in, so my guess is probably not the best. Riker Benz to the plate now, 0 for 2 on the day. Batchelder at first, one out here. Good fastball from Duval, catches the outside part of the plate. And quickly 0-2 to the freshman out of St. Louis. Right back up the middle, double play chance. They flip to second, back to first. Hammaker to Skipper to Thompson. And the Jaguars are retired in the bottom of the 6th. We head to the top half of the 7th. The Nighthawks with a 13-2 lead.
Your attention, fans, we got some special guests with us this afternoon, celebrating nearly 50 years since they suited up for Augusta College baseball. Put your hands together for Brian Belcher, Mike Crawford, Clyde Newman, Eddie Ward, and Curtis Crown, some former Augusta College Jaguars. Welcome to the ballpark, gentlemen. Your attention, fans, on the mound for the Jaguars, number 40, Sam Davis. Davis on the mound for Augusta.
40, Sam Davis leads us off here. Quick thank you to the Hyatt Place in Baymont Inn and Suites for partnering with the Augusta Jaguars. To lead us off in the top half of the 7th, Hunter Thompson will face number 40, Sam Davis, who takes the mound, making his 4th appearance. Saw Davis appear in the SRP Park game. That one misses for ball 1. Do have your final over in St. Augustine as Flagler beats Middle Georgia. And completes the sweep. Flagler also got an upset victory in game 1 of the series they had with North Georgia. That one's grounded over to first, and it's Batchelder takes it all the way.
Now batting for the Nighthawks.
So maybe Flagler getting a bit of momentum at the right time. They struggled for a bit of the start of the conference season, but now we'll move to 10-8 and just trail Augusta pending this result. They'll actually overtake the Jaguars for 6th in the conference. The 1-0 from Davis. This one through the left side of the infield. It's another base hit for Hammaker. Number 4 of the ball game.
Now batting the second baseman, number 9, Brady Skipper.
Did you already play? Oh, we didn't. Anything Columbus State. We already played them. We end the year here with them.
Brady Skipper back in the box with 1 out. Jaguars will head to Southern Wesleyan University for a midweek game, and then we'll head back to Augusta for midweek against Belmont Abbey next week. They will be off for the next weekend, however, as they get a break, and then for Masters Week, we'll head to USC Aiken, which will prove to be a big 3-game set, as all of them will be now. Excuse me, and that Southern Wesleyan game, Tuesday at 5 o'clock on the road. Belmont Abbey game is Wednesday, back at Jaguar Field at 5 o'clock. Then the weekend they will have off. They'll have a midweek against Emmanuel, that one on the road, and then the series against Aiken on the road for the next couple of weeks. That one fouled off by Skipper, 0-2 the count. Swung on and missed by Skipper. He goes down swinging, and there's 2 outs now, top of the 7th. Jaguars don't have an easy stretch to end the season, though, as they face off against USC Aiken, then Columbus State, and end the year with Flagler. 2 of those teams ranking in the top 3. We have a pinch hitter here, number 5, Edwin Bowman. Pitch in the dirt from Davis is blocked up. Edwin Bowman, senior out of Sewanee, Georgia. outside on him, misses for a ball. 2-0 the count. Runner on first. This one ripped into the Jaguar bullpen. Count now at 2 balls, 1 strike from Davis. The pitch. This one driven into right center field. It'll get down for a base hit. Runner will advance to third, and now runners on the corners. Another pinch hitter here will be number 17, Davis Wright.
Your attention, fans, now batting for North Georgia, number 17, Davis Wright. Wright, now batting.
Sophomore out of Marietta, Georgia. Swung on and missed for strike 1 there. Misses outside there. Count goes to 1-1.
1-7.
And that one misses low. 2 balls, 1 strike here. As for North Georgia, they will head back to Dahlonega. Midweek matchup against Lee Tuesday at 5 o'clock, and they face off against Georgia Southwestern at home for a 3-game set. Georgia Southwestern, of course, suffering the sweep against Lander, so they'll be looking to get back on track, but it won't get any easier.
All right, fans, it's time
Against
for
the
the
Nighthawks,
seventh
we
inning stretch. Great
get the
baseball
strikeout
tradition.
from
Get
Sam
on your
Davis,
feet.
and we head to the bottom
Sing
half of the
along.
7th inning. The Nighthawks lead us 13-2.
Your attention, fans, on the mound for North Georgia. Number 28, Braylon Carvajal. Carvajal on the mound. Your attention, fans, a new batter for the Jaguars leading off the bottom of the 7th inning.
So a few changes. Edwin Bowman will take left field. Davis Wright comes in to play catcher. And Raylan Carvajal will take the mound here in the bottom of the 7th. Of course, if the Jaguars are held scoreless, that will do it here in the bottom half. Carvajal enters 4-0 overall record, 2.87 ERA, 31 1/3 innings. Carter Morris in to pinch hit for Aiden Kennedy. Carvajal Jr. out of Dominican Republic. Also previously attended Gordon State. That one swung on and missed. Two. This one driven to shortstop. And Carter Morris is retired. Brings up.
Now batting the left fielder, number 17, Davis Newman.
Davis Newman. First pitch from Carvajal. Misses outside. One-0 swung on and missed for a strike.
No, we'll be done. Can you do me a favor? Just ask one of their players who's the catcher is. These guys sitting in the front row. Yeah, what number the catcher is, and then just give me a look.
And that's for the guy on
Guy in North Georgia.
That one misses for a ball. Count it 2 balls, 1 strike. That one misses outside.
Thomas. Thomas.
Scott, Thomas.
These 2 guys right here.
3-2 the count here to Davis Newman, and the pitch. Misses outside. Newman draws the walk. We'll have a pinch hitter for Matty Go here. Going to be the catcher, Wyatt Talley. Pinch hitting.
Wyatt Talley. Now batting for the Jaguars.
Having a pretty good start. Again, in limited appearances, 18 at-bats, 8 hits, 2 doubles, and a triple. First pitch to Talley. Down the middle for a strike. The 0-1. Talley gets a piece, drives it into center field, but Farr ranges back and makes the play. Second out of the inning. Number 36, Cannon Mage.
Now batting for the Jaguars, number 36, Cannon Mage. Mage now batting for Augusta.
Mage pinch hitting here for Nate Martin. This one grounded down the third baseline, foul. swung on, but gets away from the catcher, and Davis Newman advances to second on the wild pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the freshman. The 1-2 gets away from the catcher again. Newman will advance to third on the wild pitch. Newman stands at third. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Carvajal on the mound to Cannon Mage. That one right down the middle. Mage goes down on strikes. And that will be the final here.
Your attention fans, your final score.
The Nighthawks
North Georgia 13,
complete the
Augusta
sweep
2.
of the Augusta Jaguars. This one
Jaguar Athletics.
by a final of 13-2. What started as a very strong look for the Jaguars, a couple of big innings by the Nighthawks, and that's why they rank nationally.
Best of luck the rest of the year.
They do complete the sweep and continue their dominance on the PBC.
For more scores, sports, and information.
Duval moves to 7-0. Patrick Matsunaga picks up his first loss of the season. He drops